All right, we are live on YouTube and on Instagram. We thought we would just pop on and say hi to everybody, just see what was going on. We always go live for our games night, but we never really go live for anything else. So we thought we would just kind of come on and see what everyone's been up to today. I don't know, just see how everyone's doing. What have we been doing today? I was working on an FBA. Crystal was at school, and I did some thrifting. I picked up some stuff, not a lot, but enough that we could put into our FBA. That's about it, really. Not much going on today. So yeah, just waiting for people to come in here and say hi. And tomorrow night we are going to do our games night. I think so, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so. But I think we were debating on whether we should push it later.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
9 o'clock, I think, is when we're going to do the games night tomorrow instead of 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
We see a lot of other YouTubers coming on around 9, and we think we're going to do that as well. Yeah. I think it'll be a bit more successful, and maybe have a few more people to jump in there and play with us. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Yeah. So not much is going on. No one's really jumping in. The other day we went live, we had a few people.
Yeah, right off the bat.
Yeah, come on in and talk. It was kind of neat hearing where everyone was from and hearing different stories and whatever. It doesn't look like tonight's going to be the night.
Mm-hmm.
You might have to give it a minute too. We're not really used to the Instagram, so we're still kind of learning it. We had Instagram for about a year now, and we didn't really do anything with it just until recently. And now we have like 900 people or something like that. Something crazy. It's really neat. So today we had a sale. Something we went to Lee's. It's a thrift store. I don't know if you have that in the States, but it is in Canada. It's kind of like Value Village. And we bought it, I think it was for $5.99. And it was a board game about the Titanic, which is kind of a weird premise. I don't know. It's just kind of odd. So, but anyways, we bought it for $5.99 and sold it for $74.99 today on Amazon FBA. So that was our best sale.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that might be our only sale today.
Yeah.
I don't think much really happened today other than that. Bought a few things, bought a few cool things. We'll put together a new vlog here in the next couple days, and you guys can see the stuff that we bought today, and probably will be out the next couple days. So for us, it's not the vlog, the sitting down talking about the sales and talking about the hauls and everything. That's the easy part. For us, it's kind of the other footage of just kind of when we're out and around, because I don't know, I never turn on my camera.
Yeah. I think that's
big thing. That's the biggest pain, I think. So we need to be like those professional vloggers where they have like selfie sticks and cameras. And I just use my cell phone, so it's hard to go into like a thrift store with a cell phone and be scanning using you need it to scan the FBA stuff or the Amazon stuff, I guess. Or even if we jump onto eBay sometimes, if we can't find it on Amazon, or if it's not really an Amazon item, we'll look it up. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have to get one of those cameras. Crystal actually has one of those cameras with the screen on the front, but we've never used it. I don't know. We should take a look at it. But tomorrow I am back to the big flea market here. I've worked there on and off for the last like 7 or 8 years probably. And it's a lot of fun. We used to do about, I don't know, 20 to 30 sales a day. It's pretty good. Then we gave them to a guy who would drive them over to the States to mail them because it's cheaper to mail in the USA. I was thinking of doing that for one of our videos. Just do a comparison between Canada and the USA, like shipping prices for Canada, shipping price for the USA. how you guys could buy it by the pound, where we actually have to buy one item for like $9.99. I was thinking of doing a video on that.
Yeah. We talked about pictures too.
Yeah, we'll do a vlog on taking pictures. A few people who are just starting out, I think they think they need a big SLR camera and a photo booth and all this lighting, and I think they all think they need to invest about $2,000 into stuff, maybe $3,000, just so they can start taking pictures for eBay, and that's crazy. For me, when I first started, I had a really good Sony camera. It was similar to an SLR, but it didn't have the removable lenses. It was just a solid lens, but it was good. It was like 16 megapixels. And then I just started using my cell phone. And really, with cell phones, my cell phone's 16 megapixels. And we all know if you're taking pictures for eBay with 16 megapixels, it's going to take longer to upload. I've even gotten errors from eBay saying this file's too big. You have to drop down the quality. So now I shoot anywhere between 6 and 8 megapixels. Yeah, lighting's a big thing. If it's nighttime, it's harder.
You need the daylight.
You need the daylight, yeah. But I mean, I can take pictures at night. A lot of my pictures actually are done at night because that's kind of when I'm sitting down after going out all day thrifting and everything. So, yeah. But yeah, we could just show quickly how to take pictures. We did have 2 or 3 people asking about that. So we did have a person tonight write us on our YouTube channel. We were her inspiration to sell on FBA. So she has her first Amazon FBA shipment going out on Friday.
Yeah.
So that's really good. And like we say, if anyone ever has any questions, you can just write us, contact us. You can find us pretty much anywhere now. So, yeah. We're on Twitter, but I don't know about this Twitter. Crystal doesn't like it. We went live once on Twitter, and it was only for about, 45 seconds, and it was a bit of a nightmare. So, yeah. Well, I guess we'll wrap this up. What do you think? So. Yeah. All right, everybody. So if nobody has any questions, if nobody wants to say anything, then I guess we're kind of out of things. We didn't really have a eventful day. It's kind of just one of those stuck inside posting kind of days. So that's all I did. Like I said, I did some thrifting, but I don't know, maybe got like 10 to 12 items, hit a couple places, but we will save that for our next haul so you guys can see all that. I hope you guys are enjoying our YouTube videos. We're trying to keep them fun and different. I don't know. We try to throw on the different intros and stuff and just keep it, mix it up a bit.
Be energetic.
Energetic, yeah.
That's the word, right?
Yeah.
That sounded weird when I said
I was listening to Howard Stern today, and they were talking about how to be on the radio, and Howard's going, what do you need? Like, you just be yourself. And they were talking about this, and Howard at the end's going, maybe I need to take those lessons, Yeah. So, well, I guess, again, we had a few people jump in there. So I thought somebody was going to say something, but they didn't. So I guess we will end this here. If you have any questions, let us know. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. Well, I'm going to work at the market tomorrow, and Crystal's going back to school. I'll hopefully have this FBA finished. I have about 30 items already, and I'll be putting in hopefully about another 10 more. Maybe we'll go thrifting tomorrow night, and we'll finish it off tomorrow. Because FBA is the way to go for us. We're not lucky. Again, the comparison between the States and Canada, we don't have Poshmark here in Canada. They won't give it to us. Or Macari, I think it's called. Yeah. We do not have Macari or Poshmark. So whenever we're on Instagram, we see all these people putting about their closets and stuff like that. I don't know what that means. I guess it's just your store, right? But we know nothing about it. So we can't sell on there. We have KIJIJI. I don't know if you have KIJIJI in the States or not. I think it's Craigslist over there.
It's funny that when you go to Poshmark, like if you go to Google Play to like install the app, it directs you to let go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We do have Let Go. And I've posted about 30 things on Let Go and nothing's sold. I get people asking a few questions about my item, and then when we settle on a price or whatever, they'll write me, or they'll hit the button that says, sorry, I already have one, or I already found one, or something like that. So haven't had any luck over there.
But I don't think there's any comparison between that and Posh.
No, Let Go is more like Kijiji,
it's
right?
more like Kijiji / Facebook.
Yeah.
That's what Let Go is like.
Yeah. Thank God for Facebook. Facebook's been really good for us. Yeah. Our biggest one, I would say, is Amazon. Second would be eBay. Third would be Etsy. And then Amazon or Facebook after that. And Kijiji is always good too. But I find if we put it on Kijiji and we put it on Facebook at the same time, it'll go on Facebook faster than Kijiji. So. Well, we got a few people, but no one wants to. No one wants to play.
Communicating.
Well, I guess it's later. Everyone's getting ready for bed. So, well, tomorrow night we will be doing the games night, so make sure you tune in for that. And it's fun. It's different. It's a way that we, what would you say, relate or
I don't know, or more like kind of build a relationship with people that are following us, and not just strictly focusing on reselling. Yeah,
I'd say out of all the people that follow us, I would say maybe 40% aren't even resellers.
Yeah.
So, you see our rats in the background running around.
I know. Just that. Only if you're watching on YouTube can you see our rats.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yes, make sure you check out our YouTube and you'll see the rats running around. And they're in an aquarium. They're not just running around.
Oh, yeah. That we don't have rats.
That just sounds bad. Look at the rats running around. They're contained. They're contained.
They have their little mansion.
Yeah. We've built them something crazy. Lift and Thrift says hi. How's it going, Lift and Thrift? Yeah, you can click that. Very gently. The phone on Instagram is just teetering right now on our speaker because we can't actually put it on the computer. So we have to set up the cell phone here and YouTube over here. Pet rats are amazing. Yes. I've had rats like for years and years, but somebody else in there. But yeah, pet rats, they're actually, a lot of people get freaked out by the thought of rats, like the tails. That was Crystal's big hang up, was the tails.
That doesn't even bother me.
But now it's not an issue. Now she likes the rats more than I do. Yeah. I got a little gun shy with the rats when we first got them, and I went to pick one up and it bit my finger, and since then I haven't touched them. Crystal picks them up, but
we know why.
Yeah, I feed them through the cage, which is the big no-no.
He's not allowed to feed them.
I've been warned. Yes, we have rats and one fish right now. I had two. Super smart. Yes, for sure. That's what we have right now, 2. We went to buy one, and they told us don't buy one. Make sure you get 2 so they keep each other company. So we ended up with 2 males. We had one glass aquarium. And then when I was out thrifting, I actually came across a type cage, not an aquarium, but like an actual cage. And so I took that and I stuck it on top of the aquarium. So now the rats will actually jump. If you go on our YouTube channel, you can actually see the rats in the background on our YouTube channel. But yeah, they will jump from the bottom of the aquarium up to the bars, and they'll pull themselves up. And it's kind of like in Mario. You know the Mario where he jumps up on the gate and he's going around and the things are trying to knock him off? That's what it looks like.
I've made hammocks for them.
Yeah, they've had hammocks, and they either eat them or they love them and just sleep in them.
they're picky about the kind of fabric that they like. But everything else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, thrifting is good when you have animals. I just started this one. Oh, we have a new eBay
exciting.
seller in the house on YouTube. That's cool. How are you finding eBay? It's a weird time to be getting into eBay right now. There's a lot of new kind of rules and new things coming out. Like they're going to be getting rid of PayPal. I think that's later on in the year, around October, if I'm not mistaken. And they're going to something else. Again, I don't know the name. I think it's something like Curtis or something like that.
Something strange anyway.
You'll definitely be alerted when they make the switch.
Yeah, I think that comes out, but I think they're slowly.
They're going to slowly go from PayPal. Yeah, but PayPal will be obsolete on eBay. So nothing to worry about, I don't believe. The company they're switching to is pretty reputable from what I hear. It should be easy enough to make that switch. I think you can actually make the switch now. Well, maybe not make the switch on eBay, but you can go and sign up, which actually isn't a bad idea, because when eBay says you have to do it, you're going to have a lot of people trying to switch and maybe have server errors. I'm not sure. So don't have a store yet. Wait till May 1st to get the new starter store. I have used up my 50 free listings. Yeah. Yeah, the stores are great. You get a discount for your listings, and you actually get 250 listings free per month instead of just the 50. Plus, there's other things as well. We try to keep it pretty basic and pretty simple. I know a lot of these sellers, they kind of go into great detail, but we like to use the KISS, keep it simple, stupid method. And yeah, it's just, that's how I've always done it. When I was putting, I was doing like 40 to 50 items a day, every day when I worked at the market on eBay. And once a week we would mail it all, or we would send it all to the USA, and we would have about 60 to 80 boxes full of sales. It was awesome. But yeah, the store, definitely get the store. I think you might even get your first month for free. I'm not sure. I think it used to be like that, but I don't know what it is now. And the basic store definitely to start off is fine. And then after about 2 or 3 months, when you're comfortable with eBay, then you're going to sign up for Etsy. And you're going to put your items onto Etsy as well. And if it sells on Etsy, you remove it from eBay. There's no cost to do that. There's no fee. Or if it sells on eBay, you remove it from Etsy. And again, there's no fee. So you'll be able to cross post. And Etsy, it's cheaper to list, and your listing stays on there a lot longer. eBay is 30 days for the buy it now, or up to 7 days or 10 days for an auction if you want to pay the extra. 7 days is the free standard one. Yeah, Etsy, I forget what that is. I think it's like 3 months per listing. So you get some extra time, and it's cheaper, and it also runs on PayPal. Well, no, hold on. It used to be PayPal, I think. Now they have direct to our bank. They send it right to the bank. Is that the only way? Or maybe it is PayPal. I'm not sure. How we have it set up is people pay through the online pay system, and it just goes right through them and right into our bank. And it's quite fast. It's not that bad. I remember when I first signed up for eBay like 18 years ago, PayPal was like a 5-day wait for money. When you would transfer money, you would have to wait like 5 days for money. Then it started just in the last couple of years, started to go just overnight. So if we transfer something like tonight, well, maybe around 7 o'clock, it'll be there tomorrow night around 5 o'clock, 5 or 6 o'clock. So who knows what this new PayPal for eBay, I think it's called Curtis. I'm not 100% sure. It's something like that. I don't really worry about it. I don't really look too much into it. I know some people, that's all they want to talk about, and they're really excited about it. I don't care. I'll just switch when I have to switch. What does it matter? It'll get done when it gets done, when it needs to get done, or when eBay starts sending me a letter stating that they're switching, then that's when I'm gonna look into it. So it's online. So just wondering what thrift stores are the best in Ontario, Valley Village. All of them.
Yeah.
Go to every thrift store you can. The biggest thing is just watch your prices. Make sure that there's still, like they say, meat on the bone. Value Village is probably our #1 place we thrift. We thrift in Kingston Value Village, Belleville Value Village, and there's one in Canada in Ottawa. And those are our biggest places I'd say we thrift. Also, Bibles for Missions. Yeah, we find the books at Bibles for Missions are really good. So keep your eye on that. Or Talese and Peterborough, we go there quite often because they have a really big, almost like a warehouse style store. And we do good with Talese. Salvation Army. Salvation Army is good. I see their prices are going up a little bit, but for the majority, their prices are really good. But it all depends on what you can get out of it. So if you are on eBay, take your cell phone with you and you're going to look things up while you're in the store. Take the guesswork out of the sale. Like, again, when I first started, it was you look at an item, and if you thought it looked cool and you thought somebody might buy it, you would just buy it. And you would just cross your fingers and hope it would sell. But now with cell phones and everything like that, you can just simply type it in and see what it's worth. And you don't even have to buy it if it's worth nothing. I did that today for a couple of things when I was at Value Village. We actually got approached by a guy at Value Village, and he saw us scanning, and he comes over and he says, "Oh, what app are you using?" And he was all questions. And so you have to stop and explain and tell them, and then they get all interested. It's kind of funny. I know Reezy, he actually puts in his headphones when he scans, and then it's a deterrent for people to come over and bug him. So yeah, eBay, source anywhere you can. I even source on KIJIJI sometimes. Facebook, if you see a good deal.
Try to find like sharing centers too. Those are good.
Yep. Good to hear. I don't drive, so I'm waiting until a bit warmer source of store. Okay. Well, if you're in Toronto, I think you said you're in Toronto, right?
Just Canadian eBay.
Just Canadian eBay seller. Okay. Well, if you're near a big, Mississauga, okay. So, I mean, if you're close to a big downtown area, I mean, you're going to have lots of options. And, you know, anyone on KIJIJI or Facebook around here will deliver as well. Or they'll meet at a Tim Hortons. That's where we always meet. If the person wants to meet, we always meet at a Tim Hortons. So, I mean, you could walk to your local Tim Hortons, just meet them there, and you don't even have to worry how far it is because they'll actually drive it in because, you know, they're going to make money on the item, so they don't care if they have to drive a little bit. So keep your eye on Facebook. Facebook's a good one. But yeah, definitely hit all the stores you can. And I would say once you get used to eBay, if everything's going good, jump onto Amazon because then you can get using the scanner. And the scanner just takes all the guesswork out of it because you just scan the item and it tells you what it's worth, what the rank is, and away you go. But I think it is good to start on eBay. That's where I started. And it is good because you're going to learn. Amazon, anyone who just scans, they're not learning. They're not learning what people want. They're not learning about product. They're not learning anything. They're just learning how to hit a button on their phone. That's all they know. Where eBay, you actually have to have a knowledge of the item. Well, now you can look it up now with the mobile phones, I guess. But if you're in a busy spot and there's a lot of people and they're all at the wall taking stuff off the wall and you see something, you need to know whether to grab it or not. Like if you see a yellow Sony Walkman, grab it. Those are always selling for us on Etsy, and I think we've even sold them on eBay. So you're going to get a bit more of product knowledge from eBay, which is a good place to start. And that'll also transfer over to Etsy as well. Poshmark, I have no idea about clothes. No idea about clothes. I am in the dark when it comes to clothes. You got to build a product knowledge. Yeah, product knowledge is good. Man, I was thrown product knowledge like crazy when I first started because I worked at a flea market and they were throwing me everything from Lionel trains to just ballpoint pens and fountain pens, and we were selling display cabinets and just everything and anything you could think of. They would bring up a box and just set it on the desk and here, sell that. So it is good to have that product knowledge. But once, I guess for sales, Amazon is faster because you can just bang, 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 bang. Like some of these guys with the books, they can just scan, 100 books in 15 minutes, maybe, maybe not even that. So it does take the guesswork out, but I don't know. I'm old school. I like the product knowledge. I like to know I like to know my stuff. And, that way too, when people, my friends or even people on Facebook will write me and they'll say, I have this jar, and explain about the jar, and they're telling you about the jar. And, if it's the jar with the beaver on it, then that's an expensive jar. You seem like an expert on board games. That was her fault. That was all her doing. We were in Value Village one day, and our plan was to go look at books. Everything was books, books, books. Everyone we watched was books, books. With YouTube, it's either books or clothes. Whatever you want to sell, books or clothes. That seems to be about it. And one day, Crystal, it
started with a puzzle though. I think we started with puzzles, and then
it started with the red-green Monopoly. That's what I think it started with.
Yeah.
But from there, you went into puzzles. Yes, if it's crazy the markup on board games.
And they sell.
Yeah, they do sell. Yeah. It's just the counting all the pieces. I spent probably 2.5 hours today counting all the pieces.
Board games are.
Board games. Yeah, I didn't do puzzles. We still got a stack of puzzles, which you can kind of see right here.
Yeah.
But we're experts in board games just on the fact that they make good money. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, we bought one yesterday. It's kind of at the bottom of the pile. It's a horse one. Was it in a vlog?
Oh, that's the puzzle.
Yeah, it's in our vlog from last night. You'll see it.
Yeah.
And I think I put that on for $89.99, and we paid up like $9 for it. But but definitely, if you can hit any kind of, a lot of churches have little share centers.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't really know that around here. And we'll hit some of these share centers, and some of the deals we get. I bought a Michael Kors jacket for $1, and I sold it for like $150. It was new with the tags. It was awesome. Mm-hmm. That was from a share center. Lots of cool stuff at share centers. And they're normally the cheapest too.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll walk in, they'll hand us a garbage bag and be like, fill up an entire garbage bag, and it's $5. Yeah, it's amazing. So, but yeah, you'll learn all this as you get into the game of eBay, where all these little nooks and crannies are. You'll be able to figure it all out. It'll take a couple months, but you'll figure out where all these little shops are. Even we were in the middle of way north of Belleville, coming home from Algonquin Park, I think, and there was a little town called Marmora or Madoc.
Marmora.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Marmora.
And there was just this little secondhand shop, and it was kind of like a Salvation Army, but I don't think it was. I think it was just a secondhand shop. And we went in there just for the heck of it, stretch our legs, and we found the puzzles again. And we're scanning them, and it's like $60, $80, 60, 80, 60, 80. And they're all like $1. And you know what the sad part was? We didn't have any cash. And it was cash only.
Always carry cash on me.
Yeah, so we didn't have any cash. We only had debit because we didn't plan on stopping, right?
No. But, we've been in that situation before where they don't take debit, which is really rare, but there's some places.
The little places, sometimes won't. So,
items.
Always carry cash.
Yes.
That's a good lesson. Well, with garage sale season coming, I guess we're all going to have cash. I see some of these people in California and Florida, they're already out garage sailing, taking pictures on Saturday and Sunday. And I'm looking out my window and there's, you know, half a foot of snow last Sunday.
And again, no more winter.
Yeah. Crystal wants rid of winter.
But he's okay if winter would start again. But you would build a garage sale.
That's all right. We got Value Village. Hi, buddy. 12526. How's it going? We're talking just in general, just hanging out. We don't ever get to hang out with you guys. We just come on and do the live game on Wednesdays at 9.
Yes.
So we thought we'd just come on and just say hi to you guys. Instagram's really blown up for us in the last couple days. So we thought we'd come on and say hi to everybody.
So those watching on Instagram, we are also on YouTube live right now as well. So
that's right. We have a new eBayer.
Yeah, if we start talking about something and you're wondering what's happening, it's because we got the question on YouTube.
There you go. So, but if you do have any questions about eBay, definitely send us a message.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's pretty straightforward for the most part, I think. Once you get the first listing down and you're happy with it, just click sell similar and just a screen will come up with your listing from before. All you have to do is go in and edit those fields and then send that one, then sell similar. Don't start fresh every time. It's going to take you a lot longer. Always click sell similar. So that's a little tip for you. You know, when I first started at the market, they paid like $40 a month for a company. And the company just provided the software. And the software, I would have to put in all the fields in the software and then they would send it. I don't know. But I could list like 5 at a time.
Oh.
Yeah, it was kind of cool, but it was kind of a waste of money too. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But we were selling like stuff that you never see. All the way, all day. All day. Yeah. How many items did you get on today? I did about, I don't know, maybe 30 FBA items today and did some thrifting. That was about it. Head out now. Enjoy the rest of your night. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by. And again, if you have any questions, just shoot us a line. We don't mind helping you out. And we like helping the new people, get you on board, get you all caught up. And yeah. We just had somebody who is doing their first FBA on Friday. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
eBay listings. Yeah, how many can I do a day? I find about 40. Yeah, that's about where I'm at too. Pictures take so long. You know, the pictures. And then for us, we also have to sort through. We do a lot of board games and stuff. So we have to sort like all the pieces, all the cards, count all the pieces for puzzles. And then you do the pictures. By the time you're done that, it's like, that's most of the day. It's so exhausting. By the time you're done that, you're like, I'm just going to post tomorrow.
Like, now I don't want to sit at the computer.
Yeah. But yeah, 40 a day. If I do all my pictures and everything's already counted and ready to go, I would say 30 to 40 a day. But by the time you hit that 40, you're just like zoned out. You don't want to look at another screen again. But it's always nice when, if you're doing auctions, to have a bid by the end of the night. It's almost like it's paid off. You know what I mean? Or if you have an offer on something, it's kind of feels like it's paid off a bit. Nothing's worse than listing 40 items, then going tomorrow, list another 40 items, and nothing's happened. No watchers, nothing for 80 items. That drives me nuts. Mm-hmm. It's discouraging, but you got to keep pushing on. Yeah, Crystal, she's done some eBay. Like for a while there, that's all we did. Mm-hmm. That was our only job. Well, it's kind of is still my only job, but Crystal's now in school.
Now I'm a student.
Now she's a student. But so she doesn't touch any listings.
I mean, other than counting, I guess counting puzzles and board games,
which is a big help.
And going out with thrifting,
yeah, that's right. And I mean, the counting is such a huge help because it's so time consuming, you know. So by the time you take pictures, and like I was saying, if you had to count all the puzzle pieces, like most of our puzzles, I would say are 1,000-piece puzzles. The majority are 1,000.
They all are. Yeah. Like that's
minimum.
Yeah.
So
there's been some 2,000-piece puzzles.
Yeah. Well, we had a 5,000-piece puzzle, but it was sealed. So that I don't even know if we would have bought it if it wasn't sealed.
I couldn't imagine counting it.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, I remember selling like stuff that you don't even see on Instagram, stuff you don't see anywhere, like old glass globes. Like if you watch American Pickers, the TV show, the stuff that they're pulling out of barns, that's the kind of stuff I used to sell at the market. And it was some awesome stuff.
Remember my amazement over the paint by numbers?
Yeah, some you would never think of paint by numbers. We ran into one that was a cougar, like a Black Panther. And I said to Crystal, that's worth money. And she didn't believe me.
No.
I put it on and we sold it overnight for $80, wasn't it?
Wasn't there two of them?
There was two.
Yeah.
But we sold one for 80, and I don't know what we got for the other one.
Yeah, I don't remember. That was crazy.
It goes like that, and then it seems like one goes 10 go. Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like algorithms. For me, it feels like eBay feels sorry for me. It does. It's like I post all this stuff, and then nothing happens, and it sits for a while, and then eBay feels sorry for me, and boom, all of a sudden we get like 10 sales, and then they don't feel sorry for me and let a couple more days go by with no sales. These algorithms, I tell you, they're good, but they're bad all at the same time. I don't think there's algorithms at Amazon. I think it's just you look it up and there it is. I'm not sure, but I don't know how there really could be. I don't know. Maybe there is, but we have never really seemed to be affected by that because if we put it as the lowest price, ours is going to come up first.
I think that's kind of how it works, right?
Yeah. But if you put yours lowest price on eBay, yours doesn't come up first, but it will on Amazon. So, unless you search it lowest first, but I don't know. Yeah. Shipping sucks in Canada. Yes. Something that's like, well, you guys have media mail. Like I'm jealous of media mail. And then there's like something that would cost you $2 or $3. I see you guys selling jeans and it's free shipping. For us to buy jeans here, like Canada, well, where we are, it would be about $14.99 or $9.99 at like a Value Village or Tully's or whatever. Even at Goodwill, you're still up around $9.99. So you're up around, just say $10 for the item. And then shipping a pair of jeans, I would say that's about $15 minimum to mail. And that's not getting you a tracking number. If you want a tracking number, now you're up around $20. So for you guys to sell a pair of jeans that you bought by the pound and paid like 25 cents and then mailed it for like $3 or $4, I don't even think it'd be $4. I think it'd be like $3 something for a pair of jeans. You guys are making so much more money than us in Canada. For us to send 30 items FBA to the USA costs us around $50, $50 to $60 for a box. Yeah. In Canada, for us to mail to Canada, it's around $20 bucks. Yeah. So, but huge price difference in shipping and cost. Like I would love a Goodwill around here that did it by the weight. That'd be awesome.
So we gotta get a passport.
Yeah, we're thinking about getting passports and then coming over to the States and doing some thrifting. That'd be fun. Mm-hmm. We're so close to the States. Yeah. We're not too far from Brockville, which when you're in Brockville, you can look across the lake and I guess it would be the St. Lawrence River, and you can actually see the States. So it wouldn't be a big trip for us. We'll see. I don't know. We used to mail all of our items out of the States. We would load up a van with like 80 boxes and send them across the border. But that's always fun at the border, explaining what's in 80 boxes. Yeah, sometimes we ran into problems. So I don't know if I want to run into those problems or not, but it would be so much cheaper for us to do that. New vlog when? Depends when we go thrifting. Depends when we get out.
I think tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. I did pick up some stuff today, so we can throw that into a vlog.
But the vlog might not come up till Thursday because we have our game night.
Oh, tomorrow's games night. Yeah, so it'll probably be out Thursday, a new vlog. And tomorrow will be games night. So stop by for that. It's always interesting. It's something different. Something for everyone. It's not just about thrifting. No. So the rest of our...
It's a fun night.
Yeah, it's a fun night. So
it's entertainment.
You got to give yourself some time off. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that about wraps it up. If anyone else has any questions, fire them off now. If not, then we'll probably just head out here, and Crystal has some more schoolwork to do. I'm done for the night. I've been going since this morning, and yeah, I've had enough for today. But we thought this would be nice to come on and say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
And thank you for following us on Instagram. That's great. We're trying to follow back everybody who follows us. So if we didn't follow you, shoot us a line and we'll definitely follow you.
Sure.
Just comment, what's the deal? What's the deal, man? We'll follow you back. It's crazy when you see people with like 30,000 followers. It's like 30,000 followers. Looking forward to the next live. Well, thank you, buddy. And for everyone else's name's actually Buddy. I'm not just calling him Buddy. But yeah, so the next live will be tomorrow night for games night. We play Would You Rather. So it's like, would you rather be a ninja or would you rather be a, I don't know what, dinosaur. There you go. And then everyone just kind of throws in their answer. And it's funny because we read off everybody's answers, and people will sometimes throw in explanations why, and sometimes the explanations can be pretty funny. So then after that, I don't know, we don't really plan ever just going live. I think we were thinking of doing that.
We started with the games night and have been consistent with our Wednesday nights live.
Yeah. Maybe we'll start going live like every Thursday.
Yeah, I think we had mentioned Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Well, that might be okay. Let us know when day works for you guys. If like a Tuesday or a Thursday. Monday, I don't know. And Friday is probably not going to happen. No. But Tuesday, Thursday, and Wednesday will already be live. And think of some questions, or if you want to write us ahead of time and we can mention something that you write us. Yeah. We just want to be interactive. Yeah.
We'll call it a Q&A.
There you go.
With Evan and Crystal.
Question period. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, we just wanted to help everybody that we can. And for the people who don't need our help, all the experts out there.
Yeah, well, we want your input too.
Yeah, we want your input. And, well, we're here to make friends too. The reselling community. You know, I've been watching the reselling community now for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years on YouTube. And there seems to be a lot of bad blood between a lot of the people. And I just want to be friends with everyone. I don't want any fights. I don't want any
free.
Yeah, we're the drama-free station. So come on by and hang out and relax with us. But yeah, we want everyone to, even the people with the drama, they can come and just come into our drama-free zone for a while and just chill. Get away from it for a while. I mean, we're just here doing what everyone else is doing, you know. We're buying. It's very simple. It's buy, post, sell, mail.
We're a business.
What kind of items do you guys resell? Pretty much anything and everything we can make money on, but our biggest thing lately have been board games and puzzles. That would be our biggest thing. And we've been sending them to Amazon FBA. Today we sold a Titanic game that we paid about $5.99 for, and we sold it for $74.99. But I mean, anything with a barcode, we've been really hammering Amazon lately, not so much eBay. And we just scan anything with a barcode, anything. I bought anything from dog training pee pads to Coleman sleeping bag tie downs.
Vacuum filters.
Vacuum cleaner. Vacuum cleaner bags.
Filters.
Water filters. I bought 2 of them today. Beanie Babies.
Oh, yeah.
Anything. If there's a mug with a barcode, we're scanning it. I just scan everything. And yeah, if we can make money on it, we'll sell it. I know the majority of people are selling clothes. I have never got into clothes.
Not really our market.
You know, we did kind of jump in for a while, and we sold some Ralph Lauren and Polo.
Yes, and like concert T-shirts you've had to work with too, like stuff like that, but not like
collectibles.
Yeah,
I'm more collectibles.
It's
I don't know anything about dresses. I don't know anything about that stuff. But yeah, so just kind of anything and everything we can. But if we were to say what do we buy the most of, board games and puzzles, that would be our biggest thing.
And ink cartridges.
Ink cartridges, yeah. The wall of Value Village or Savers in the States, you'll always see ink in the bags hanging on the wall. Always scan those, pick them up. I bought 2 today. One goes for around $30 and the other one's around $25. And the bag was about like $1.99. So there's good markup, and you just send them to FBA and let them deal with it. The expiry date was like 2019 too. So it's still pretty fresh. Like maybe somebody bought the printer and then the printer died. So they just bought a new ink cartridge and, you know, didn't need it anymore. But books, I would like to get into books a bit more. We did really good with books there for a while, but I'm just finding at Value Village, they're charging us $5.99 a book. And then when we do hit other stores looking for books, there's not a great selection around here. So this summer, we're probably going to travel a bit further. The winters here are, well, I wouldn't say they're bad. It's not like Alaska or anything. But I mean, it's bad enough that somebody smashed into our Jeep and smashed the front end off it this winter. So going for a long road trip is kind of So when summer comes, but then I mean, summer could be just as bad on the roads, you know?
Yeah, because there's more people on the roads.
All the tourists, and oh god, all the tourists are coming back. Oh, don't even remind me.
We love people. We love everyone.
Yeah, just not when when you have to wait at an intersection for like 20 minutes. Oh man. But anyways, you guys, well, they know what I'm talking about. They get tourists that come to their towns.
I know.
You know, I think every town gets tourists, and they're like, I know when the Americans, like down in Florida, get the Canadians for winter, they're like, oh, the snowbirds are here, you know, and they're kind of like put out a little bit. I don't think anyone's really saying like, yay, more traffic, more bigger lineups at Walmart, you know. Well, that's another thing, retail arbitrage. We got to hit that a little more. You know what we're getting? A Marshalls. Something our American friends know about, Marshalls. We are getting a Marshalls in the next probably month or two. It's built.
Yeah, there's like a grand opening like soon, I think.
Yeah. So we are going to have a Marshalls. So we'll be able to thrift Marshalls. We have Marshall's twin brother right now called Winners. And I mean, it's good, but we don't really thrift there that much.
Yeah, we don't go there very often.
I don't know. And then Toys R Us is closing in the States, but it's staying open in Canada. And Crystal was reading somewhere that they're bringing a lot of the stock
clearance
from the States to Canada. So we're going to get all the leftovers. So we'll see how that goes. The last thing we bought at Toys R Us to resell, that would be Ninja Turtle pizza.
Oh, right.
So you can buy the Ninja Turtle ovens, the Easy Bake ovens. And the one for the Ninja Turtles, you actually made pizzas in. And we bought a couple clearance pizza pod things. That'd be the last thing we bought to thrift at Toys R Us. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've always found Toys R Us is expensive. I don't know. Walk in there with the kids, it's like $80 for one toy. It's like, well, how did they ever go out of business? I don't know. Well, if anybody has any other questions, say them now or forever hold your question.
That was clever.
Thank you. I got my fidget cube.
He's been fidgeting.
It's better than the spinners. I don't know. Our kids loved the spinners. They had probably between all of them, they probably had about 30.
Oh, probably. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Now they want nothing to do with them.
Yeah, now they don't even know where they are. But I still have my fidget cube.
Yeah, I have mine in my coat pocket. I pulled it out the other day and showed it to Xavier, and he's like, "Really?" He's like, "You need to fidget?" And I'm like, "I do it so I don't bite my nails."
All right. Well, I think we're about done. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the questions. We'll see you all tomorrow night. Yes, for sure. And make sure we follow you back. Send us a message. If we don't, give us hell.
And join us for some fun tomorrow night for games night.
At 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're doing it at 8 o'clock, but we're going to switch it up to 9. So we're going to throw everybody who was there off. You know? And we're going to have to send out emails and blah, blah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
They'll get their alerts, right?
Yeah. Have your alerts on. Have a good night. All right. Thanks, you too, buddy. And it was good talking to you. We love hearing from everybody. And Okay.
All right.
All right. Good.
Yes, we're good.
Have a good night, everybody. Go to sleep. Get some rest so you can post more tomorrow.